Breaking news out of Los Angeles, and it's not the kind that Dodgers fans were hoping to hear. The much-anticipated return of two-time Cy Young Award winner Blake Snell has hit yet another roadblock, and this one could have ripple effects all the way into October. Picture this, a team that started the season with dreams of dominance, a star-studded rotation headlined by Shohei Ohtani, Japanese phenom Roki Sasaki, and of course the prized free agent acquisition. Blake Snell now finds itself navigating stormy waters with the ace of their offseason sidelined again. Snell, who signed a massive $182 million deal with the Dodgers, was expected to bring veteran leadership, playoff experience, and explosive stuff to a rotation that looked nearly unbeatable on paper. But the lefty has barely taken the mound this season, pitching just twice, and his shoulder issues are proving to be more than a minor hiccup. This weekend, just when fans hoped to see him return, that hope was dashed. Again. And this time, it wasn't just flu-like symptoms or some vague soreness, it was a full-on shoulder flare-up that has team doctors scrambling and fans fearing the worst. Scheduled to pitch against the Marlins, Snell missed both his sessions due to a recurring discomfort in his throwing shoulder, and now the Dodgers have tapped Dr. Neil Elatrache, one of the most trusted names in sports medicine, to reassess his condition. The word echoing through the corridors of Dodger Stadium right now is caution. And for good reason. You don't invest nearly $200 million in a player and then rush him back into the fray, especially not in a season where the World Series is the only acceptable outcome. But this latest setback is more than just a delay. It's a sign that the dream scenario might not play out as expected. Remember, Snell was supposed to be the rock, the arm that would carry them deep into October. Now, his availability for even the midseason stretch is under question. Let's not forget that this isn't the first time his comeback has been slowed. After being sidelined in early April, he had a promising bullpen session in mid-April, only for his shoulder to act up again. An MRI showed no structural damage, and the team tried a cortisone shot to calm things down, scheduling a gradual return. But that plan, too, has stalled. The pitcher who was supposed to lead is now the biggest question mark. The Dodgers, meanwhile, are in a unique position. Despite losing 14 pitchers to the injured list, yes, you heard that right, 14, they've managed to maintain the best winning percentage in all of Major League Baseball. That's a testament to depth, talent, and organizational excellence. But here's the thing about baseball, depth only gets you so far. October baseball is about stars. It's about arms that can dominate for 7 innings and shut down the best lineups in the world. And right now, the Dodgers have a giant void where Snell's dominance was supposed to be. Sure, Shohei Ohtani is doing his thing at the plate, but he can't pitch this year. Sasaki, for all his potential, is still adjusting to life in the majors and the grueling MLB schedule. That leaves the rotation threadbare, and while they're still winning games, you have to wonder how sustainable is it? And how much longer can they hold on without their top guy? For fans, it's an emotional roller coaster. Every time there's a new update on Snell, there's a glimmer of hope followed by crushing disappointment. And now, with no clear timeline for his return, the anxiety is only growing. The postseason isn't just about getting there, it's about being ready when you do. And the Dodgers know that. That's why they're being so careful, so deliberate. But patience has its price, and the clock is ticking. Meanwhile, in a move that flew under the radar, but might turn out to be significant, the Dodgers made another roster decision that has insiders buzzing. They acquired outfielder Stuart Burrow from the Toronto Blue Jays in exchange for cash considerations. On the surface, it's a quiet deal, one that doesn't make headlines. But this is the Dodgers we're talking about. They don't do anything by accident. Burrow isn't known for his bat. He hit just 7 times in 28 Major League games last season, but what he lacks in offensive firepower, he makes up for with one exceptional skill, speed. This guy is fast. Lightning fast. In the minors, he stole 48 bases across 2021 and 2022, then added another 47 in 2023. Even during a brief stint in the majors, he swiped 6 bases in under 30 games. And this season in Triple-A, 9 steals in 12 attempts. So what does that mean for the Dodgers? It means they're thinking ahead. Speed kills in baseball. It disrupts pitchers, forces errors, and can change the outcome of a game with one aggressive base path decision. And Burrow's arrival might be part of a broader strategy to inject speed into their system. After all, they did something similar in March when they picked up Estuary Ruiz from the A's, another speedster who's now tearing it up in Triple-A with 19 steals already this season. Imagine a future outfield where Ruiz and Barreau are patrolling the corners, two burners who can steal bases at will and keep the pressure on opposing defenses. That's the kind of depth and versatility that wins playoff games. But more than anything, these moves tell us that the Dodgers are preparing for every scenario. They're not just hoping Snell comes back. They're not just leaning on their stars. They're building contingency plans, hedging bets, and reinforcing their roster in ways that go beyond the obvious. And that's what makes them so dangerous. Even when things go wrong, they stay 3 steps ahead. The big question now is what's next. For Snell, everything hinges on this next evaluation. If Dr. Elatrache gives the green light and a new recovery plan is laid out, there might still be time to salvage the season. But if the news isn't good, the Dodgers might be forced to look elsewhere for postseason pitching, possibly even exploring the trade market before the deadline. And for Barreau, this is a second chance, a fresh start with a team that believes in development and knows how to get the most out of raw tools. If he can hone his bat just enough to stay in the mix, his speed alone could make him a valuable asset come October. For now, Dodgers fans are left to hope. Hope that Snell's shoulder starts cooperating. Hope that the team's remarkable depth continues to hold. Hope that moves like Barreau's acquisition turn into secret weapons down the line. Baseball is a long season, and while this latest setback is a tough pill to swallow, it's not the end of the story. Not yet. Because if there's one thing the Dodgers have shown, it's that they don't just play to win, they play to adapt, to evolve, and to outsmart everyone else in the league. So keep your eyes on Los Angeles. The next chapter is being written right now, and whether it's Snell making a triumphant return or a new name emerging from the shadows, the journey is far from over.